Welcome to the first edition of Viva La Troma. I'm Anthony T. Now you're wondering why I named this segment Viva La Troma. Well, I love trauma, seriously. Plus, Viva La Troma sounds very cool, so Viva La Troma. Now, the first film that I'm going to review here on Viva La Troma, which is going to be a monthly segment here on the YouTube channel over at Anthony T's Horror Show, is Don Dohler's Nightbeast. Now, the film recently got a re-release from Vinegar Syndrome. They've released past trauma titles as well, such as Dead Dudes in the House, aka The Dead Come Home, Graduation Day, and many others. I love this relationship with Vinegar Syndrome, as I think it's really exposing us fans to the earlier days of trauma. And I am happy that this relationship continues, because if it wasn't for Vinegar Syndrome, I don't think we'd be seeing these films on Blu-ray. So you also have to support them as well, because they do a really good job with the way they present their Blu-rays. But enough with that, because I want to talk about Nightbeast, Don Dohler's film. My first thoughts was, it was a good film. I had a good time with it. Yeah, everything was cheesy, everything typical early 80s cheesy sci-fi horror. But there were a couple things I really liked about this film. I like the fact that Don Dohler and his team did a good job making sure that the death scenes in the film had some sort of impact and goriness to it. It really made this film entertaining. It made this film fun. It made this film, quite frankly, in my opinion, watchable. Would I say this is Don Dohler's best film? No, the alien factor is. Sorry. But definitely check that film out. That's very good. But back to Nightbeast. I thought I had a good time really watching this film. If there was any minor gripes that I have about this film, actually there were two minor gripes. First, the whole biker subplot with the police. I thought it was just there to kill time. It never factored into the main plot line of the film. I really wished that none of that was in there, because it really felt like that was there for just padding. And I really didn't care about that plot line at all. And it felt like it was something that could have been done without. And the other thing that I really did not like about this film was the fact that I could not stand the lead character's hair. I'm sorry. That looks so 70s. I am so sorry. With the gray hair and all the way the hair looked on screen, it became distracting at times. I wish they had a hairdresser to at least make the hair more normal, like this. But I can't take away that I had a good time. If I had to say, were there any other good things about this? I thought Don Dohler did a good job directing this film. With the limited resources that he had, it was fun. And that's all you can expect from these types of films, is fun. If you want to know more about the man Don Dohler, there was an excellent documentary released by Troma, have to say maybe 5-6 years ago, maybe even a little back further, called Blood, Boobs, and Beast. I believe that's on Amazon Prime. You should definitely give that a check out too, because it really showcases the man behind the films, such as Nightbeast, one of his popular titles, The Alien Factor, The Galaxy Invader, and more. Now, should you run out and buy Nightbeast? If you're a hardcore Don Dohler fan, yes, obviously, because this disc is loaded. As the Vinegar Syndrome usually does a really good job with the way they put extra features on the disc, as there's also a couple of new ones, including a couple of archival extras. So, yes, if you're a big Don Dohler fan, you should definitely pick this up. If you're getting into Don Dohler, I would suggest you watch this film on Amazon Prime. Then maybe watch The Alien Factor. See if you can find that film, or The Galaxy Invader, or some of his other films. So, yes, if you're a Don Dohler fan, yes. If you're just a regular fan, never heard of this film before, I would recommend you maybe stream it on Amazon Prime or something, or Troma now if they have it on their streaming service as well, before you buy this film, because it may not be everyone's cup of tea, because it is kind of cheesy, and it has some distracting things, including the hair of the lead character. So, I want to thank you for watching the first edition of Viva La Troma. You can check out my other shows here on Anthony T's Horror Show on YouTube, including Anthony T's Horror Reviews, where I review films that are current. Anthony T's Horror Collection, which I recently posted up a video for my collection that I picked up at ScareCon New England. You can also listen to Anthony T's Horror Show here on YouTube. And you can find Anthony T's show in MP3 format on the Dark Discussions Network at www.darkdiscussions.com. They are also available on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and Spotify. And you can visit the show's official website at anthonytshorrorshow.blogspot.com. Again, I want to thank you for watching the first episode of Viva La Troma. Have a good day. Support Troma, and most importantly, support indie horror.